So okay, so when you have your station out in a remote location like this, obviously one of the key factors is what are you going to do with the data, how are you going to receive the data. So one of the most innovative solutions that Davis have come up with probably in the last 15-20 years would be the EnviroMonitor, the EnviroMonitor gateway. So the gateway receives your station data and supplementary sensor data and takes that data up to the cloud. That data then becomes available to view on your smartphone on a simple web app that is freely available. For more detailed analysis, you would be doing that on your local computer using the online cloud platform, which is WeatherLink.com. You can also export that data to Excel into other programs like Gatekeeper or whatever you want to do with it. So what have you got with the EnviroMonitor gateway? So this is the box itself. So as you can see, the solar panel, I guess we're probably about 12 inches by maybe 6 inches, 7 inches. And inside we have a rechargeable battery. And then we have a receive and sending board. So this one's receiving wired data from the weather station, which is cabled in here. And then over this side, it comes pre-installed with a mobile phone SIM. So the data will upload, there's 3 SIM plans available, either 5-minute updates, 15-minute updates or 60-minute updates. Obviously 5 minutes is going to cost more than a 15-minute and so forth. The most common plan within the ag sector would be the 15-minute update. So with that, your data is getting uploaded to weatherlink.com every 15 minutes and downloaded to your mobile phone. Within weatherlink.com, as I said before, there's a lot of charting analysis and data analysis included in that platform as part of your yearly package. There's also add-on apps such as the app called Mobilize. We'll have a look at those little apps a little bit more detail within the office, and we'll have another video for that just to explain how you can analyse that data and actually use that data to be guiding your decision-making process, such as you see behind us where you can see the irrigator running. That would be one of the most common little programs you'd want to run within Mobilize, an irrigation program. There's also the programs that use growing degree days, etc., etc. So you can start building an idea of how your crop is developing. You can also set up frost warnings and things like that. So it will be using the locale specific of where we are data, so it knows where we are, and we'll be using some of the online forecasting and the local data. Okay, in 3 days time you might need to be worrying about a frost, etc., etc. Within the program as well, you can also use some add-ons and add on an integrated pest management module, so the IPM module. So that will start using your local data generated from your weather station and also the forecast data to start building up a picture of crop health and any diseases that you need to be worried about. That's something that anybody is interested in, please speak to us in further details. So additionally, with the EnviroMonitor suite, you can also add these additional sensors called nodes. So down here we have an example of a node. Each node connects wirelessly back to your gateway above. Now this one's really close. Depending on how you locate them, you can easily get up to 300 meters line of sight. There's also some new aerials and antennas coming on board, which will give you up to a couple of K between a gateway and a node. So that really starts to mean that you can really start spreading these around your farms, etc., and be monitoring multiple fields to get multiple sets of data in. So within this one, if we take that off again, we've got a solar panel, rechargeable battery, and D-cell backups. So each node can take up to 4 individual sensors under here. Now currently there is a list of 165 different sensors that we can add to these devices. So for example, this one has got a second rain gauge on there that we've been using for a little bit of testing. But normally when it's down here and out in the field, when we've got potatoes, as I mentioned earlier, we'll be putting probably a Centec 60 centimetre drill and drop probe. So within one of those, every 10 centimetres, you will have a soil temperature and a soil moisture sensor, which will give you a 60 centimetre profile through the soil. So when you're performing irrigation runs, etc., you can see how your moisture content is changing through the soil depth. and you can make your decisions based on that information that you're receiving to your phone, to your laptop, etc. So I'll go over a little bit further detail when we're in the office and with another presentation, some of the sensors that you can add on there. But as I said, as a snapshot, we've got up to 4 sensors per node and a list of 165 sensors, whether that be soil moisture, soil temperature, leaf wetness, UV. We've got CO2 sensors we can add now. The list is just constantly changing. We've got some people using them for weight measurements, standalone rain gauges on them. So it really does give you probably one of the most adaptable and systems that can be enhanced in the ag sector. Probably nothing else actually meets the availability of sensor types that you can add to the Davis EnviroMonitor station.